Thanks for joining my channel. I do one in the morning. That's why I said good morning accidentally. Annie's here. She went to the dog park, yes, but I don't think she ran around enough. Not until the end was she wrestling and playing with another dog. Mostly she was walking around and eating ice and snow off the ground. So we'll see if she relaxes a bit. And I'm not jumping right into everything because some people have been telling me it takes them a while to hey, what's up, Snow? It takes people a while to hop on. Obviously not Snow. Hey, Eric, how are you? Look at this dog. Get out of there. Go. She wants to play. Hi, Olivia. Oh, you did watch it, Snow? Yeah, I know. You left me a comment, and I got back to you. Hey, Vicky. Hey, what's up, B Pops? Frank. Okay, everybody's on. I wasn't gonna start my quote because I heard some people. It was taking a while for them to hop on. So now I'm gonna get into the Charles Swindoll quote on attitude. The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. Attitude to me is more important than facts. It is more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures, than successes, than what other people think or say or do. It is more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill, and it'll make or break a company, a church, a home. The remarkable thing is, we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace for that day. We can't change our past. We can't change the fact that people will act in a certain way. We can't change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play on the one string we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. And so it is with you. We are in charge of our attitudes. Charles Swindoll. And I don't know if anybody saw the title of this live. The title of the live is Where's Orangey? A tough one today. Orangey's in a rough spot. You know, I can't just stick him on the wall with a thumbtack. It'd be too obvious, right? So sometimes it's going to be really hard. And there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, I could make it easy all the time. Annie, no jealousy here. Okay? Oh my goodness. She's a piece of work. We did go to the dog park, but we had to leave because she was playing with another dog with a stick. And they were fighting a little, not fighting, but, they were play fighting, rolling around and jumping on each other and stuff like that. And then a third dog came over and kind of I don't know how the third dog interrupted things that got Annie and the original dog to fight. So Annie and the original dog started fighting after this third dog came over and started barking at him. It was really weird. So we had to leave. But she got a half an hour there. No, I'll get that. Ow! Annie, drop it. Drop it. Good girl. Oh my goodness. Piece of work. Playing the one stringer have our attitude. Yep. Double click for Orangey. Thanks, B. Orangey's worth double today, I think, if someone finds Orangey. Oh, snow's playing. Okay. Orangey's visible. I mean, not right now. I'll tell you that much. But Orangey's visible. Not to my eyes without my glasses, though, but I have very, very bad eyes without glasses suddenly. I went from 20/20 to not being able to drive legally without glasses. Someone said my timing was so off on a video, but someone came right back saying I did great. I love people who are kind no matter what. Yeah. Oh, I hate that. I'm sorry to say, but that's the worst. They say, oh, Annie, no. You're biting my pants. Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but, or I'm sorry to, anybody who starts off any sentence with that, I'm sorry, but, I'm sorry to do this, but, I'm sorry this is going to happen, but, I'm sorry, but. Annie, no. Hey, idiom. We need to chill out Annie here. I think she's just jealous because she knows I'm not paying attention to her so much. Annie, sit. Yeah, who cares? I mean, haters are gonna hate. Yeah, that's all you have to do is just get on. It doesn't matter. And then if you don't want to get on anymore because it's bothering you or annoying you, then just hop off. Just never do it. Brother Idiom. I thought Idiom was a female. I thought I got that wrong. I thought I called Idiom a he or a him, but it was a her or a she. I don't know. I can't remember. Ow. Forgive me for my sins. We all sin. We had a Bible teaching today, and I didn't agree with it. The guy was saying we chose unity and oneness over purity. But the problem is nobody's pure. Even Christians aren't pure. Nobody's. I mean, it was like a teaching about, what were we in? I don't know. I think he was referencing a letter from Paul, maybe 2 Corinthians. And maybe it was the parable of the wheat and the weeds. And they said, yeah, that's because they chose oneness and unity over purity. They let the weeds grow with the wheat. And I got the message. I clearly understood it for myself. But it still doesn't make sense because that would mean Christians are pure or perfect, but we're not. And Paul says that throughout all his letters. So it wasn't really a accurate teaching in my book, but that's just me. Your parents say you're so stubborn because I tell them people can go cry about it. Yes, you're a female idiom. Okay, all right. What you got on Prophet Job? What do I have? I got nothing on Prophet Job. You're asking me, B? You're the one who read Job. Maybe you have a lesson for us. And I'm sorry, I haven't figured out why the clock is now backwards. I haven't looked back at some of my old videos. I must have done something and not known it. So I apologize. I'll figure that out. That's a good attitude to have at 17, Olivia. Usually people well, I know me at 17 years old, I didn't have that attitude. Always worried about what other people are thinking. It's not a good thing, you know. Cry me a river. Yeah, the Commanders did get cooked by the Eagles, Giovanni. What's going on with the Chiefs-Bills game? What's up, Sandwich Dean? Big Papa. Take that name away from me, huh? B calls me Pops. Maybe her stubbornness is good in this aspect. Maybe your stubbornness is good in that aspect. You've been suffering a lot lately, Big Papa? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's no fun. I know. I know about a little bit about suffering. The only thing I know is I can always find someone who's got it worse than me. Even though it's been almost 10 years, it's just getting very exhausting. Oh, did I decide on the scariest moment? Yes. I know my scariest moment. By far. By far. Scariest moment. Other than probably when I was a kid and I was petrified and terrified of my dad. I'm not counting that because I don't remember one specific. Well, I mean, I remember a lot of specific instances, but I'm just saying I don't know which one was where I was actually the most scared. Hey, Dolly. Good evening. How are you? Whoa, Chiefs are up 21-10. Well, Olivia, I hope your time with your friend helped you out. I hope you had a good time. You're not working, you're not studying, you got out of the house. Hopefully that helped, spending time with your friend today. B, what is that? Oh, the little scared eyes. Okay, well, I'll tell you. My most frightening time was. Oh, good. You had a nice Sunday? I didn't really ask about everybody's Sunday. Hope everyone behaves. Yeah, we hit 38 yesterday, I think, and today we hit like 32 or 33. I'm gonna see what the temperature is right now. Whoops, sorry. Didn't want to zoom in on my face. 31. That's pretty scary. You guys almost had your scariest moment if I would have zoomed in anymore. Yeah, I had spent a lot of time at church. Yeah. I hope Olivia's feeling better. Ha ha, Matt. What's that, Dolly? I've already forgotten what I just said. My memory's bad. You're probably hearing like the washer and dryer making noise too. I've got to get into my, hold on, everybody can look. Got to get into my fridge. Get something to drink. Keep me away from the beer and the alcohol. Oh, you got some rain. Annie, you know that, no humping. All I had to do was say your name and you knew you didn't want to hear the word no. There she goes. I don't know what she's up to. It was 10 the other day and today was like 45. Wow. Annie. This dog won't quit. Look at her. Just comes in between my legs and gives me a sad face. I'm glad you're better, Olivia. That's good. Annie, are you kidding me? No humping. Oh, you made a lot of food? That's good. I went out to eat with Frank today. We went to Bob Evans. I didn't make anything today, but I did clean and I'm doing laundry. That kind of stuff. Dolly, bring me some. Yeah, I'd like to try some of Dolly's food too. Oh, you're gonna solo travel? Where are you gonna go, Olivia? Yes, Gatorade. Gatorade Zero. I have a procedure that a lot of males get when they're over 50 on Tuesday, so tomorrow I can only drink clearish liquids. So I got some Gatorade for myself because I don't think I could just not eat anything and drink water all day. Plus I got to take some medicines and mix it with it, so I don't think it tastes good with water, and they tell you to get Gatorade, so I got Gatorade. I assume Dolly made donuts. I like that. No, I've just known Frank for 5 years. And everybody else has kind of mysteriously like disappeared out of my life. I don't know how to explain it. Family, friends, they're just all gone. Wow, 3 months. And you're going to have a high school degree, Olivia, and an associate degree. That's awesome. That's fantastic, actually. You know how few people do that? By age 17 or 18, if you turn 18 by then? Wow, solo travel. That's really strange. That's really cool. Yeah, this is a good group. Snow. Wow, you'll be 17 with those. That's fantastic, Olivia. Good for you. Hopefully it was only B and not everybody. Because if it was everybody, that would have meant it was me, but I didn't get any kind of warning here. Thanks, Dolly. I don't have concrete for you to mix. Matt, what's wrong? What do you mean, B? Oh, okay. You didn't lose a connection. Okay. No, I was going to tell you about the scariest time of my life. Nothing will compare to it. Nothing. I'm sure I've got really scary times coming up, but nothing will compare to what happened to me or what I experienced. I think I was either in high school or college, and I can't remember which. For some reason, I'm starting to think it might have even been college, like freshman year in college. Anyway, it was, it was late high school years, like maybe senior year, or it was college, early college years. But how can Donut Dolly not know how to make donuts? Oh, you can just like them, I guess. But anyway, it was a Ouija board thing. So we were doing, we dimmed the lights and we could still see the board. And I was doing it with another person, a female actually. I can't remember who it was specifically. But you know how two people put their hands on the little thing that moves around to the different letters on the board? And it started moving around like feverishly. Like everybody got really quiet and serious. And this thing started moving around. And I'm looking at her and she's looking at me. Because, you get your eyes closed for a while. And we are not moving the thing around. It's just like moving and we're going with it. And then we asked out loud the Ouija board or whoever we were talking to, we said, "Who are you?" And it started spelling BEELZ, and then we freaked out because we realized it was going to spell Beelzebub or Beelzeball. However, there's different ways that they've been spelling it. But anyway, I was in utter shock that could actually happen on a Ouija board. I thought that stuff was just all BS. But that really happened, and that was extremely, extremely scary. So I don't know how to explain it. She doesn't know how to explain it. Everybody who was watching doesn't know how to explain it. We never did it again, ever. Nobody did. After we went, nobody did it, and we never did it ever again. I don't even know where that Ouija board is. I think someone might have thrown it away. Or maybe burned it. I don't know, but never did it again. I did not like it at all. It was very scary. Uh-oh, I'm going to have to do this. Sorry. I'm sorry, but B, the little cat coming out of the box. Sorry, I couldn't see the emoji. She goes to every donut shop twice a day in town. Yeah, Ouija boards. Yeah, I thought the other person was moving it too. So we were opened our eyes and we were looking at each other. So it was, and then after the Z, we just panicked, and that was the end of it. We both let go. Yeah. Anybody else ever try or do a Ouija board and have anything bizarre happen to you like that? Oh, really, Dolly? Let's hear your story. I want to hear it. If you can type it in, that would be cool. I'd like to hear what happened. Whoa, that's pretty scary. The Bible does say, God does say, don't do divination, you know? And I think that's what the Ouija board is. That's scary. That's pretty scary. I'll take church over the Ouija board any day. So does everybody still have snow on the ground? We still have snow. I can't believe it. It was above freezing again today. Hey, we still have snow on the ground and ice. And that's not normal for Columbus. We usually don't have this much snow. But I think it'll be gone pretty soon. You still do, Olivia? I can't believe that. Northern Kentucky still has snow. Idiom. I forgot. Where are you, Idiom? Did you tell me? Greensboro? Or who's in Greensboro? That's Vicky. I think Vicky's in Greensboro. Maybe I'm confusing it. I'm sorry, guys. I know Dolly's on the West Coast. She won't tell us what state. Oh, you're in Florida. Florida got some snow, though. I remember seeing someone who lives in Florida and they had a bunch of snow over their pool, the screen on their pool to keep the bugs out. Well, I guess it's keeping the snow out now. I remember we were talking about that one day. Northern Arizona, Big Papa Sandwich Dean. Okay. Northern Arizona's nice. I liked golfing in Arizona because I think I like the dry heat better than I like the very humid heat of the Midwest. Yeah, Arizona is beautiful. I don't know if anybody golfs. I don't know if you golf, Big Papa. But I played a lot of nice courses out there. It's just a very beautiful state. Oh, you live around Tucson. Okay. Nice. I think the Cleveland Indians or Guardians used to have their, I don't know if they still do. I think now they're in Florida. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're in Tucson. Cleveland Indians or Guardians used to have their spring training out there, Tucson. Hey, привет, Alexander. Moscow has snow, of course. Yes. How's it going, Alexander? Yeah, Russia's pretty. Russia can be pretty. No, I haven't golfed. I probably haven't golfed in a year or more. I don't even think my vision would allow me to golf. I left my golf clubs in Cleveland, so I don't have anybody to golf with anyway. I would always go by myself. Like I said, my life completely changed. Pretty much for the worse, almost 10 years ago. Northern Minnesota. I would say that's like Moscow. I love anywhere but here, Olivia. I like Northern Kentucky. It's pretty. I left my golf clubs in Cleveland. It's kind of like I left my heart in San Francisco. That's true. That's true. I do like golf a lot. It's just something about it. You have to think. Plus, it's not physically grueling in the way other sports are, but you do get a definite workout. Swinging the club 100 times and walking miles and miles and miles, but it's just pretty. It's like playing a game in a park, in a beautiful park. I like that. I'd compare weather to Siberia to try to feel better about Duluth. Big Papa. They have better snacks. Well, Olivia's gonna live at home for college. She said she's going to Northern Kentucky, and she's gonna commute 25 minutes away. So hopefully, after she gets her bachelor's, then she can venture out. That's true, Big Papa. Although it might be a little late to get scholarships now. No, I don't know. It's still January. But with everything that you do, Olivia, you would think that you could get scholarships or a full ride somewhere for 2 more years to finish out your bachelor's. I remember some things. I just can't remember everybody's city. In fact, I gotta go back. Idiom in Florida. Idiom, do you golf? Because Florida's got a lot of nice courses too. Uh-oh, Dolly put an emoji. Oh, I see. Graduate. Okay. Oh, that's right, Alexander. I forgot. Your brother's recovered his mind and has been discharged from emergency care, and he brought souvenirs from the war. Souvenirs? You own an anti-tank mine? How can you own an anti-tank mine? What kind of souvenir did you get? Well, I'm glad your brother's doing better. I'm glad he's got his mind back. That's good news. That is good news. Oh, you like Top Golf, not real golf. Oh, nice, Snow. That's good for your brother. That's good. Good for him. Driving ranges and mini golf. Yeah, that's fun too. Surprisingly stable, and they only explode with a lit of weight. A lot of weight. I'm thinking you wanted to type. Oh, you could play mini golf, Dolly. Oh, you tried to look into merit scholarships, no luck, Olivia? Yeah, that's a job in and of itself, trying to find a scholarship. There's so many things out there that you can apply for and try to get. Oh, that's not good, Alexander. Hopefully he'll be 100% in the future. Dolly's getting a scholarship to the Mini Golf Academy. Where would the Mini Golf Academy be? I would think it would have to be in Myrtle Beach. There's so many mini golf courses in Myrtle Beach. Maybe there's another city that has tons of mini golf. Oh, that's too bad, Olivia. I remember you telling us about that. That's kind of ridiculous that they need the full transcript. Nobody's got a full transcript by February 1st. Oh yeah, Palm Springs. Okay. They're wasting their money on me. I'm a hothead who ends up using my hands to throw the ball. You throw the ball in mini golf. That's hilarious. How long do you think your brother's going to stay in the hospital, Alexander? Do they know? Did they tell him that? Like, is he going to be there for another few days or week or weeks? Annie's really, really needy for some reason tonight. Sitting right by me. Good girl. Oh, your brother's not actively in the hospital. Okay, he has to go back for an appointment weekly. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. He's not there in the hospital all the time. That is no fun. I do not like being in a hospital all the time. Oh, sorry, guys. I forgot about Orangey, too. I'll make sure by the time the pan is over that Orangey was on the screen more than just a split second, too. Big Papa never forgets about Orangey. Either does Frank. Okay. Weep, weep, weep. Ludwig von Beethoven. If you guys want me to do a pan and a zoom in, I can always do that too. But that might take like 2 passes. You know, I might have to go high and go low. Okay, that's it. I might have to go high and go low. You know, so because if I zoom in, you wouldn't be able to see like everything. It is difficulty level 8. It might be 10. It might be as hard as can be. Oh, R2, that was a gift from my daughter many years ago. She bought me a stuffed animal. I think she was small then at that point. But that goes with me everywhere. That's why I have R2D2. Not that I'm particularly fond of R2D2. Oh man, your brother saw a drone? That's how he lost part of his hand? Oh man, I'm sorry, Alexander. If he sees a drone, he might. Oh, I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in everywhere. Okay, so no, I'll do more of a zoom. But I'll do the blue cart first. That is not Orangey at the bottom. That is, I think, the Shawshank Redemption movie on the wall at the bottom back part of the blue. That's not Orangey. All right, I'm just going to go up. I'm going to pan. I'll pan on the lower side first. And then I'll pan on the higher side. Wow, when it zooms in, it pans a lot slower. Oh, Idiom. Idiom finds Orangey. I put it there because somebody guessed this one time. Somebody actually guessed this, even though Orangey was not there. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to put Orangey there because somebody guessed it one time. Idiom, look at you. You are the bomb. That's a tough one because the table's kind of orange. It's like a orangish table. So Orangey being on that part of the painting is very, very difficult. Yeah, I could barely see him even zoomed in. And not zoomed in, this is almost impossible. But somebody guessed there one time when I was just panning like this. So I thought, well, if somebody guessed there, then that means I can put Orangey there. Nice job, Idiom. You are unbelievable with your Orangey. You're like, you have an Orangey finder. You were born with an Orangey finder. Look at Annie. Annie's like, where's Orangey? Where? What? It's okay. You're a good girl. You're a good girl, Annie. I forgot. Did Sandwich find Orangey yesterday? I can't remember. There hasn't been a request since Orangey's been found. Since I made that meal yesterday. And it was a few days before that, so it was like earlier in the week. And I think maybe Dolly wanted me to make that. We need request stat. Yeah. No one has made a request. I mean, you can always ask for something. I can always say, no, I can't do it or I can't afford it. But you can ask. Annie, you're my bubba. You're my bubba. Good girl. Oh, yeah, that's right. Big Papa Sandwich did find it. Oh, Idiom, all right. What's your request, Idiom? I'm ready. Although I want to see what that emoji looks like. I wonder if it's a mischievous emoji. Oh, no, it's a nice emoji. Okay. Back off. Annie, back off. Annie, no humping. No humping. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Uh-oh, Idiom's request. Let's see. I'd request a grilled cheese, but that's high carb. I can make a grilled cheese. I won't eat it. I'll give it to Annie. I'll make a grilled cheese for Annie. Although I can buy keto bread. I can buy bread that doesn't have any carbs in it, and I can make a grilled cheese. You guys will not believe what I put on grilled cheese. You will not believe it. Even I can't believe it considering what I normally eat. You would never guess what I put on a grilled cheese sandwich. Or dip it in, for that matter. Whatever you might think you might eat with grilled cheese, you won't guess. Idiom, I want advice to get execs to listen to me. They don't take me serious. No one listens to designers. Um, what are on has been the past 45 seconds. Olivia, there's a lot of caps. Oh, what on earth has been the past 45 seconds? Oh, I don't know. That's a good question, and I do have an answer for you, Idiom. It might turn into a discussion. Annie, stop it. Stop it. The Brawlsters, I remember you, Fortnite. Change your name. Carbonate bread. Okay. Pickles? No, not pickles. Grilled cheese with tomatoes? Nope. Barbecue sauce? Nope. It was when you did the no. Oh. Fortnite Boxer is the Brawlster. He's going back to Fortnite tomorrow. Okay, that's good. So we know who you are. Sauerkraut? No. Annie is like being a piece of work tonight. Here it is. It's something with jalapenos. You're funny, Idiom. Although I would probably enjoy that. Green chilies, that would be good. Pizza? That's funny. They do that at Sonic in New Mexico. Okay, here it is. Here's what I put on a grilled cheese sandwich. Grape jelly. Grape jelly on a grilled cheese sandwich. And it sounds ridiculously gross until you actually try it. And I don't know where it came from. It just came, like that was one of the things we ate when we were kids. That was like our meal. Like sometimes we would have just grilled cheese because we didn't have a lot of money. So we would like spruce it up with grape jelly on it. Don't ask me why. I don't know where it came from. Look at Idiom. I'm trying not to judge. Very good, Olivia. Oh, Big Papa. You did that too? Oh my gosh, I can't believe that's funny. I wonder where it came from. A dog. Oh. And Dolly has grape jelly too. That's funny. That's hilarious. You're right, Olivia. We listen and we don't judge. Yeah, I don't do it anymore, but when we did it, it's really just, I don't know why it was good. It was just good. All right, Idiom. Idiom, can I tell you something about executives? Let me ask you a question, Idiom. What do you think an executive cares about? Other than themselves, what do you think an executive cares about? So your job as an employee, think of it this way, is always to improve your boss or whoever the people are ahead of you, whatever they're trying to do, whatever their job or role is, you're trying to make everything better for them so that they get promoted, they look better, right? So you're not only trying to do your job, but you're also trying to do it in a way that it's good for your boss and good for your boss's boss and all that other kind of stuff, right? Exactly. Money. executives think about money. So whatever you're trying to do, now this is me telling you, this is true regardless of what you're trying to do. And I'll get into, I'm going to find out here in a little bit what you're trying to do or why they're not listening to you and what you're trying to tell them. But regardless of what you're trying to do or what you want to do, you have to figure out a way to put it in terms of money. Bottom line for the company. Fortnite, I mean Brawlster's Fortnite won his basketball game. That's awesome. I was trying to give away my basketball tie to someone. It might have even been Fortnite, but he never claimed it. Annie, no. Ow! No. She just bit me because I went after her little toy thing that she dropped on me at the same time that I grabbed it. Ow, ow, ow. Big Papa, I think you're saying that makes sense of what I was trying to explain to Idiom. You know, all that stuff about what everybody cares about. And executives are ultimately responsible for the performance of the company. And that performance is not only in their area, it's in their area and how much they can do in their area for how little they can do it for, right? Or how much more money they can get for whatever money they spend. I mean, you got to think of it that way. Okay, thanks, Big Papa, just to confirm. Yeah, thank you for saying that. Okay. What are the monkeys for, Fortnite? They get paid, retained, fired based on profitability and stock prices. Yep. They do care how nice it looks. But if you need to invest $100 million in some kind of tool to make it look that way, and they're only going to be able to charge, $10 more to sell 10,000 more, or 10,000 total, make $10 more, that's $100,000. $100,000 is not going to pay off a $100 million tool. I mean, that's kind of a ridiculous comparison, but you got to think of it that way, right? But if your idea is so great that that somehow you can figure out that you can increase the sales price or the quantity sold at a certain price, a certain amount, you can calculate that total amount and say, yeah, this will be worth it. But it's tough. It is tough for designers, I know that, because it's tough to put that into money. The other thing is, if you're trying to make it look different, not just trying to make it look a lot better than something else in the market, but something different that your company already produces, and by making it look different, I'm going to really get into the weeds. What are you designing? Let me ask, before I go off on a tangent, I should probably ask you, Idiom, what are you designing? And then secondly, what's the sticking point? What are you trying to do? And then why are the executives not listening? And it's interesting because Hyundai started making a name for themselves 15 years ago when they styled the Sonata really well. And that's when sedans were still very popular, more than SUVs 15, 20 years ago. And they said, we did it because styling is free. They called styling free. Brawlsters, that's a lot of flags, my man. A lot of flags. Yep, see a Fortnite, Brawlsters. Often engineers and execs don't get what designers have a passion for. That's true. But don't forget, designers are selling to the real world, and there's a lot of engineers in the real world, and accountants and executives. You know, they could almost be considered customers. So is the design moving them also? Maybe it's not moving them emotionally enough either. But I can't say. So I'm trying to catch up because I want to know where this is talking about here in terms of designing. Oh, so many things. I'm a generalist. Right now it's a dashboard. Okay, you're doing a dashboard. Yeah, that's tricky because the dashboard, it has to be stylish and functional both, right? It can't be non-functional, or it can't be reflecting, if there's a lot of chrome on the dashboard, for example, and it's reflecting the sunlight into the driver's eyes, there's all kind of issues related to that, right? Yeah, that's a tough thing because the dashboards, it's not just a piece of art, it's a piece of art and it's a functional functional item as well. What was the music? Am I going insane? Oh yeah, a lot of flags. I don't know where all the flags came from. I showed it. There are all the flags. It was somewhat, for some reason, that was hidden. Can I be mod, please? Why do you want to be a mod, Brawlsters? I don't know what all the flags were for. Oh, you're not leaving. Okay. So many things. So much. Oh, you probably heard my washer and dryer buzzing. They both finished at about the same time. So that's what you guys heard. My clothes are done. Annie, look at Annie. Come here. Come here. I'm having a little fun with her right now. You gave so much user experience feedback to our engineer and execs, and it wasn't implemented. And then the consultant literally said exactly what you said, and they listened to them. That's bizarre. If you did user experience research and have data, feedback, that's what I'm assuming feedback means, data, you think they would listen to that? That's pretty wild. And if it's related to user experience, they should the engineers and executives should try what you're proposing too, right? They could give their own user experience. Stop. Who do you work for, Idiom? Can I ask? See you, Brawlsters. See us Fortnite tomorrow, hopefully. Oh, there were a bunch of flags. I think Brawlsters put a bunch of flags up. I'm not sure why. I didn't get a clue. Yeah, there was a mega flag post. It was like hidden, and I viewed it, but then I forgot to click show. So then I saw someone say something about flags, so then I went back up and showed it. And I think that was Brawlsters. Yeah, Annie's ears are funny. Instead of being like a pit bull where they're like lazy and floppy, they're husky ears and they're really big and they stand up. She's funny. All right, see you, Snow. Yeah, I'm lucky with Annie. Oh, it's a media company. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, so it's a dashboard. I was thinking it's a dashboard of a car, but it's a dashboard of some user's dashboard, like screen. It's their dashboard that they're looking at. So it's functional as well as so, but you did the user experience research. That's interesting. Huh. Oh, it's a data dashboard. Okay. Yeah, control overviews for accounts. Hey, Cole, what's going on? It's interesting that you had user experience data that showed that made it need to make a change. And they didn't listen, but maybe they didn't have the resources. They weren't planning on making that change in the budget, and they didn't have the resources to do it, and that's why they didn't do it. There could be a lot of reasons, Idiom. I am getting sleepy. I worked out today. Oh, does your dog have cute floppy Dumbo ears? That's cute. I like those kind of ears. My dog's ears just look a little bit too big for her head, but that's what makes him kind of cute, I guess. Oh, you missed your workout because of the rain? I'm hoping that we hit close to 50 because I want to go running in my new shoes. Yeah, all I can say is you got to put it in terms of money and resources. So if it's going to take resources to redesign the dashboard, that's money in and of itself. So then what's the payback for that? And why will people like it more than the current one as well? Obviously, right? I want to drive my iced coffee, but I know better. What? I'm lost. No, that's okay, idiom. That happens. At least you're doing your best. You got data to state your case. You know, there just may have been, they might not have had the resources to do it at the time, and they just didn't tell you that. And if that's the case, they should have told you that. Annie, stop humping. B, how come you can't wear your new shoes for at least another month or two? What's wrong? Oh, still muddy out? Oh, you don't want to ruin them. Yeah. Oh, you did your lifting earlier. Yeah, me too. I think I did mine around 4:30. 4:30. Maybe the same time as you, B. Because I was in there during halftime of the Commanders Eagles game. Uh-oh, here's a message. Brawlsters, what are you doing? I'm just showing everybody. I've got a bunch of red, white, and blue squares from Brawlsters. I just want my daily treats. Lift until failure, then take a nap. Boy, that's good. Old boots and random shoes your ex-girlfriend got you 3 years ago. Huh. I've heard naps are nice. They are nice. You snore sometimes. B, you're funny. You snore when you're sleeping on vacation. June, maybe. I have 3 weeks of PTO. I want to use it up in June, maybe. That's good. OG's birthday is in May. Hey, I'm finally caught up. I probably missed some things, but I caught up. And look who's finally wound down. Hi, baby. What's up, Annie? What are you thinking? B with the little purple devil. Your friend has the same chair, B? You talking about this blue cushion chair? Annie and Matt are both unintentionally hilarious. You guys, your birthdays. Yeah, we'll have a birthday party. June 7th and 8th, and May 24th. So we'll have to have it on like June 1st, split the difference. Annie is sleepy. Cole, what do I think heaven is like? Oh, man. Oh, good night, idiom. Vicky getting tired. It's not unrealistic. You are maybe 3.5 hours from me, Pops. What do I think heaven is like? I don't know. We don't have a really good picture of what heaven's like. I mean, there's some things in John that John wrote. I think it's in Revelation about how there's no night and all the light comes from the glory of God, and it's actually comes from the lamp, from Jesus. And you hear about the water and the tree of life. I have no idea what heaven is like. I have no idea, but I just know one day it'll come back to earth. But what is heaven like? I have no idea. But I do believe, I mean, I've heard some things, and there are arguments that, our animals will be there, and I really believe that. I think our pets will be there too, because they make us happy. So why wouldn't they be there? They're good things, right? All good things come from God, so why would he not have them in heaven? So I think we'll see all of our old pets there. I don't really know. It's hard to imagine because, Jesus does tell the one scribe or Pharisee or Sadducee, I forgot which one, that they misunderstand what heaven's like and that people aren't going to be married in heaven like they are on earth. It's going to be different. So I don't know what that's going to look like, you know? Uh-oh, I'm going to catch up now. Hour and 58 minutes from Columbus. Yep, it's about 2 hours, Olivia. Yeah. You are way closer. Yeah, river flowing from his throne, streets of gold. Yep. But I don't know what it'll be like, what we will be like before we're reunited with our bodies, and how will we interact with people and what we will do. Because we're not married, so what's life like when you don't have a companion in life, you know? I don't know. It's just kind of interesting to think about. Cheek break, yeah. Yeah, it is fun to imagine. Imagine having a list of all the people you have impacted, right or wrong. You mean impacted negatively or positively? Ugh. I tried to write some of my wrongs. Not that they were wrongs on purpose, but I tried to write them and I still couldn't write them. I hope all my exes are not there, Dolly. That's mean. Can we get an amen on what Dolly said? No way. That's not nice. I would not wish that on my ex-wife. You guys are too funny. Yeah, she's zonking. Hello, little buddy. You know, I haven't figured out how to go horizontal yet. That's the other thing. You guys talked about that one time. I got to do a couple things. Once, I'll try to go horizontal, probably in the morning, so you can see more of the skyline. And then this thing, I got to figure out this thing, this clock that's now backwards. I don't know why that is. I can't figure that out. I don't know if I accidentally hit something. My ex-wife is welcome, just not yours. Horizontal will kill views? Really, B? I'm surprised. I'd never wish hell on someone out loud, but hey, I'm only human. You guys are funny. Oh, look at this dog now. She is crashed out. I'm gonna hit my head on the ceiling. I better sit down. Little friends moment with Ross and Carol. Oh, I see. Everyone's on their phone, so horizontal landscape is awkward to use and chat with. Okay. I do need vaulted ceilings. I had a house with vaulted ceilings at one point in my life. Actually, I had 2 houses with vaulted ceilings. My first house had vaulted ceilings as well. Just thinking about that. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I am crashing. That's probably why Annie's crashing. She's probably telling me, hey, it's time, Dad. It's time. Sorry, and I just sat down and the HVAC started going. You know, it was weird. I walked into my apartment today when I got back from church and going out to lunch, and it was about 2:30, 2:30, and my apartment smelled like smoke. And it doesn't smell like smoke. This is only the second time it smelled like smoke. So it's almost like someone was in my apartment and took a drag in my apartment and then left somehow, or they were outside my apartment where the air comes in through this HVAC unit, and they were smoking, and then the smoke smell somehow, some of it got through. It got into my apartment. It's really bizarre. Really bizarre. It's the mystery fan, yeah. Fatigue is hitting, yes. No, I dusted. There wasn't a lot of dust today. Yeah, some guy does smoke upstairs, but he's not allowed to smoke in the apartment, and I've seen him smoking outside. So if somehow he was walking up and down past my door, it could have gotten in through my HVAC. I don't know. That's all I can think of. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm gonna sign off. I want to thank you guys for hanging out tonight with me, and hopefully everyone gets a good night's sleep and has a great week, or at least gets their week off to a great start tomorrow. If I don't see you in the morning, I'm wondering if it'll be clear and we'll have some sunrise. I hope we do. I hope we do. Yeah. All right. Good night, Cole. B. Olivia. Frank. Yeah, I'll see you soon, Frank. Dolly. Everyone. Thank you. We'll see you guys soon.